Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second race of the night, HRL MT week number 9. We are racing on
Roca Roja.
MX, and it's going to be a 16-lap race around here. This is quite the layout. Hold up, let's roll through this. Roll through this one real quick. All right, so gate over here, and we're ripping, And we're ripping. Don't get confused. Not to be confused with. That's not the right line. Don't go that way. Go this way. And we're ripping through here, and we're ripping, and then now we're on like the actual track essentially, and we're ripping through. Oh, look at that. That's a weird turn. It's a big step down. Ah, that's how it feels when you land there. Brab, 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 brab. That's a lap. I've lost my mind. And then yeah, that's a lap. All right, you got the gist of it. Let's go to the lineup. All right, starting on the inside. Fuck me, dude. Hold on. It's elite, right? Okay. Starting on the inside, it's gonna be Slaunch, Elite, Camby, Luke, Armada, Detail, Hunter, Coop, Squeezoo, Soul. There you go. Boom. Gate lineup 16 laps. Gate's gonna. Oh shit, that was fast. Gate dropped. All right, we're green. I didn't know it was going right away. And Camby is the unlucky Spartan down on the start. That's pretty typical of these MX starts. Not a whole lot you can do about it. Full lag on that. It's gonna be. Oh, that's tough. Look at how tight this was. Look at how tight this was for the lead. Hunter's been really good on these starts, but it is Hunter. Good lord, man. Hunter's been really good on these starts, on these tracks usually, and he's in a good position, but then here comes Luke and Slaunch, and then what happens to Slaunch here? Oh, just a rough landing, and he's trying to catch it, and he just can't. He's like stuck on Hunter trying to get his tires down, and he can't quite get him down. Goes out of the track. That is just absolutely brutal. That is just absolutely brutal. And look at that recovery, too. So it was going to be a really good start for Slaunch, like at least a top 3 start. And now he's going to be, now he's going to be all the way back in last. Rough landing there for Soul. Luke with the whole shot. And I think Hunter and Elite with really good starts again. And Coop as well. Yeah, Coop with a really good start, too. Oh, midair contact. Hold on to that. Oh, a couple people going down. I think this is gonna be a fun one to watch because the lines, I don't know, this track's not like super hard, but there's some sections where running side by side is like really sus. Where like this part right here, like running this part solo is totally fine. Oh my god, they're having issues. Running it solo is totally fine. But as you can see, perfectly demonstrated by Camby and I think either Hunter or Elite right there. I think it was Elite. Running it in a pack is a little difficult. Oh, nice save right there out of Soul. But yeah, there's a lot of sections like that on this track where, again, like running it solo is one thing, but then and it's totally fine. It doesn't seem that bad, and then you try to run side by side, and it is just brutal. So, and when you go down to like some of these sections where you can wreck, when you do wreck, it's like very costly. I like this section here. There's a couple different lines that you can run. I think it's pretty fun to watch. Should be fun to see the battles through there. Yeah, another cool MX on the schedule, though. And I think our last H4 MX stop, I think the last 2 on the season are going to be, we're getting some Hog MX action, and we're getting some reach. So, oh, Squeezy with big issues. Lots of, I mean, it's even impossible to, there's too much position jostling at this point. Everybody's getting the mistakes out early. Oh, Ramda. Oh my god, Ramda, no. Biggie Bagda, hold on. Let's see this. This is a highlight right here. Ramda's we saw the rivalry with Roman. Well, Roman's not here this week. The other rivalry with Coop. Look at this. Look at this. Ramda oversends lands on Coop and absolutely takes over control. And here they go. Oh, they both go down. Both go down hard. Oh man, it's really bad for Coop too. That is absolutely brutal for both of them, but more so for Coop. That was tough. Yeah, lots of cheesings early on. Not too surprising. Again, everybody grouped together, and like I said, like this track, some of the sections I really don't think are that bad on your own, but when you're side by side, man, some of these parts are really hard to do. Even on the start, like the start of this race, super nerve wracking. Flowing through those initial starting sections with the lag cheese and just so much momentum. It's going to be a pass for detail right there. Hunter losing second, but still off to a really good start. Now it's going to be Luke in the lead, detail in second. That's the gap. Hunter third. Squeezu and Slaunch rounding out the top 5. And then we have Soul, Camby, Armada really close. And then Coop and Elite with some struggles. Saw them hit the pylon. Not ideal. Not ideal. Run to the right for Armada. Good battle with Armada and Camby. Oh, rammed again. Really loose. Keep it on the track. You're going to have a nice battle back there, too. Case landing, not ideal. But yeah, it's tough, too, because, again, especially when, you know, I think drivers got a good taste of it tonight since we raced. Double H4 tonight. But yeah, one of the problems with Halo 4 is racing against people. I do think that you know, one of the things that I don't particularly enjoy about this game is that the force pushes when you try to battle with people. Just, I mean, it can happen on the other games too, don't get me wrong, but it just feels so much more like frequent and aggressive to me on this game. And when it happens, there's not a whole lot you can do about it, and the game just kind of takes over, and yeah, it just kind of sucks. But when they can avoid that, and actually have like some good clean battles, it can put on a pretty good show. But yeah, definitely the force push action is pretty rough on this game for sure. And obviously on the first track, you know, that track being a lot harder to pass on. You know, you saw a lot more of that because you kind of have to make some sendy moves if you're gonna make some passes on that track. Ooh, look at that. Good battle here between Slaunch and Camby. But yeah, like you kind of have to make some moves like that. This track, it's a little less required. It's a little more tech. You know, there's some sections where you could just like gain that time on your own. It's a little less required. You don't have to hit those full sends as frequently. But yeah, especially that first race of the night. Not surprised there was the cheesings that there were because of the nature of it and how you kind of have to race it if you wanna make a move happen. So that's just kind of the nature of the game, I think. Still better than Infinite, I'll give you that. But that's not a high bar. Still Luke detail with a massive gap. They're definitely out front at this point. And then Squeezu's gotten by Hunter into a podium spot. Hunter's still in a pretty good position. Off to a really good start this race. But maybe Soul, Slaunch, and Camby looking to make some gains there, looking to try to take down that position. Hunter trying to regain after last race, obviously really unfortunate. Had some potential for some good points there, didn't wind up with it. Now trying to regain off that. Oh, Elite, Armada, and Coop, that might be a battle soon. Slaunch railing through. That's the trickiest section of the track right there. That uphill, like, whoop section. Pretty difficult. And if you can get it down, you're definitely going to make some fat gains. This is a really nice battle right here. Hunter just trying to hold on to position, but he's got plenty of pressure from behind. Camby's not too far off either, yeah. So Hunter's got plenty to worry about right now. Oh, that's tough. Wow, what is that? What happened here? Let's take a look at this. So Hunter gets the case landing in front of Soul, and then Soul just immediately is going down. It's just super short. And then Camby lands on Soul. Camby gets honestly super lucky out of that situation. But that's really tough for Soul there. To try to regain after that one, that obviously costs Soul a lot of time. Nice run for Camby here, potentially. Trying to bring it all the way, but not completing the pass. Oh, and right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Perfect example. Let's see that again. Right there. Boom. And it's just like, what? If you're Camby there, there's just like, you're just chalked. Like, what are you supposed to do? Again, I feel like H4 is so much worse with it. Like, I know the other games have it, but like, it's just so aggressive in this game. I think it's the traction lock. I think it's the aggressive traction lock, because sometimes when you get the force push, obviously you're going super fast and you get that traction lock and there's nothing you can do. Because when you're normally racing on your own, you can account for it. But when that happens to you, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. Which is why I don't like it. But anyways, moving on. We're hitting the halfway point right now. And it's getting pretty close. Detail maybe making a bid for the lead here, getting pretty close at the halfway point. Both super checked from third. That's third, hitting the line right now. Hunter's still holding on to fourth. Wow. Slaunch, Soul, Camby, Elite, Ramda, and Coop. Okay, there he goes. Your mid-race lineup report. We're halfway through. Yeah, looks like Detail might be bringing it up for a lead battle here soon. Get some good momentum here. He will. He gets perfect line. Here it comes. Might complete the pass before the line. Sliding out. There it is. There's the lap. Oh, getting close. Takes the lead. 9 laps down. Both rip into this inside. Let's see if there's any fight back for this one. Oh, and Detail gets a rough landing. Maybe opens up the battle again. Side by side. Oh, yeah. It's cooking. It's cooking. Side by side the whole way through. Detail going to go for a big inside. Try something different here. It's going to give the lead back up. We've got a battle here potentially for the win. And an MX race again. We've had a couple this season that were actually surprisingly close, but this one's looking pretty good. 6 to go. Still not enough battle action to get third back into it, but it's going to be tough. They're going to have to mess up quite a few more times. That was third over to the left. Whoa, that was a moment right there. That was close. Both of them getting weird landings. Back-to-back laps. Both running it a lot better that time by, but Detail with a slight momentum, and it's close. Coming to 5 to go. Oh, little slide out there. Here comes Detail. How is this battle going to work out? Oh, this is different. They're not going to both be able to run the inside this time by. It's, different lines. See how they work out. Detail will take the lead back. Still very, very close. Only trying something different. Showing something, but Detail holding strong on the outside. Love that audio. Obviously, I think the most important section of the track here. Both ripping through it. It's a pretty decent gap for Detail now. Another lap down, 4 to go. Quick peep, there's third. Oh man, the gaps are crazy at this point. Slaunch is now worked out. Pretty decent 4th place. Hunter's still trying to hold on to that 5th, but he's got Camby, Soul, Elite. They're starting to get pretty close. Armada. Could we see lap traffic action? There's Coop. We could. Oh, what? You get cheesed by it again? What happened here? Oh, just a weird landing right there. Good save, though. Out of detail. Could have been worse with a bad run into the rut after that, but maybe losing the lead back. This lead battle just won't quit. Here we go. Oh. Big inside dive. Detail with the momentum, but not going to have anywhere to go. And we're still going here. Oh, that was close. Till looking for every possible gain right there, but not going to be able to go that far over. That was a little rogue, but kept it on track. See, this is where he makes big gains, though. Oh, this section. Oh, no. Doesn't have enough speed. This could be huge. Look at this. Almost carries too much speed, which is a rare issue to have. But seriously, I think that's kind of what happens here. Just ripping into this. And just a little too much air. And then, yeah, the landing's weird. Goes down. And yeah, just like I said, a rare issue. I think too much speed going into that. Goes down again. 3 to go. That's the gap. Can he work it back down again? There is lap traffic coming up with Coop. But those other mistakes kept them both pretty close, but that one was pretty sizable, so I don't know. It's not that much time, but one mistake out of Luke, and it could be close again. Hunter losing these positions now. Camby and Soul getting by. Elite. Well, Elite was getting pretty close, but Elite had some issues there now, too. Armada going to be closing back in there. Yeah, for the most part. Kind of what, what you'd expect at this point, but starting to get pretty separated. That's a cool shot. Take a look at that. All the cheese that's going down. But here we go. Yep, Coop, blue flag, and doing a nice job being kind about it. As we are on 2 to go. Not a whole lot of time remaining. Obviously, Detail bouncing back on the MXs. Last week in the Triple Crown, taking the win there after Slaunch. Detail winning the first couple MXs of the season. Slaunch getting one on his own track. Detail going back last week. Can he go back-to-back this week? He's running out of time. But it is close. And we're getting really close to white flag here. Don't think we'll have any more lap traffic or anything of the sort. That's the gap. It's doable, but not going to be easy. White flag one more time around. That was a little wide. Detail definitely picked up a little bit there. I think this could be one of the most important parts. Very inconsistent, I'd say, from what we've been watching. Oh, there it is. That's probably going to be race. Boom. Gets done in by it again. Wow. Yeah, that landing is brutal. That landing is brutal. Surprisingly good recovery. But that's probably going to be it. And yep, not going to have enough time remaining at this point. Luke going to take the win. Detail second. Squeeze you on the podium. Oh, the gaps were cooked at this point. Damn. Slaunch coming home in 4th. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they were cooked. And then we got, okay, Soul getting the top 5 over Camby. I think Elite got Hunter. Wow. Hunter with a massive start. Elite claws it back at the end. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just barely gets it. Then Armada. And then obviously Coop rounding it out. So let's take a look. So there you have it. I think Detail getting the tiebreaker on this one, getting the overall. But obviously both the points, Detail and Luke going to be top 2 overall. And then top 3 overall, Squeezy makes it happen this week. Gets a big top 3 overall. Gets a podium in that second race. So that'll be the wild card switch up again. Every week seems to have one. So we'll see how that works out. Let's see. Camby 25, Slaunch 24, Elite and Soul both had 22 apiece. And Armada and Coop 16 and 14, Hunter 18. Yeah. My bad. I guess I was wrong. But yeah. Either way, that's how the overall points shake out. And yeah, interesting battles tonight for sure. Train race was pretty cracked. Next week, we'll have to take a look again too at the recap how that top 3 overall is gonna mix things up too. That'll be interesting to look at. But running out of time on the season. 3 weeks remaining after this one. And next week we're gonna be doing Dogleg Park from Slaunch. That'll be spicy. Triple H4s, and then hopefully I'll be cooking up Utah NRX. We'll try to finish that one out. So plan on H4 Train Oval action and back to the Hog RX action next week. So yeah, plan on that. But only 3 more weeks left. Only 2 more weeks, a regular season, if you want to look at it that way. And grand final week at the end. So yeah, 2 more normal race nights. And then big quad. So yeah, running out of time on the year, not too much left. Yeah, who the hell is gonna make it into the grand final? I don't know. This top 3 overall might have just thrown another shakeup into it. It's every week, man. It's every week. I really don't know. So we'll have to peep that recap when we get around to it. Yeah, GG. So hope you guys enjoyed the races tonight. See you next week.